In the last video, we created this new Spring project, and in this video, we are going to resume our discussion and write some hello world stuff. If we look at the structure of the project, this is a standard Maven project. And for people who do not know Maven, this pom.xml is the build configuration file which Maven uses. Let's have a look inside that. Let's go to the raw pom.xml. And here we see that whatever we had fed in the wizard while creating the project, all are here. For example, this is the group ID, this is the artifact ID, this is the packaging, name of the project, and so on. And here we see that our project inherits from this Spring Boot Starter parent project. And here is the Java version. If you want to change the version, here you can do so. And here is the dependencies section. For people who do not know Maven, let me tell you that this dependency section tells Maven what all other projects this project depends on, so that Maven pulls those jars and puts them in the class path. And Maven does this recursively. That means the jars of the dependencies of these dependencies which are mentioned here are also pulled and put in the class path, and so on. And then here we have a plugin, the Spring Boot Maven plugin. The job of this plugin is to make a fat jar embedding Tomcat into it and all the other jars into it, so that you can run that jar standalone using the java-jar command. And then if we look at what Java files are there, we see that there is a natural programmer spring sample application.java file. If we go inside that, here we have a class which has the static main method, and here is where Spring starts your application. And apart from that, we also have a test class. So now let's try to run this application and see if it runs properly. To run this application, what I do is I right click on the project and then go to debug as, and then because this is a standard Java application which can be run using java-jar command, you can use this Java application option here. But Spring Toolsuite also provides a Spring Boot app option here, and I use this option. And when I click here, I see that in the console, the application is now starting. And the application started. But now this application does not do anything. And so to see some action, let's code a controller class and a request handler method there. In this video, we are not going to understand what is called a controller class and what is a request handler. That could be better understood in a later video. But in this video, I just want to show you something running. So let's first stop this application. And then let's first create a new package in which we shall be putting our controller class. Let me name this package as com.naturalprogrammer.spring.sample.core, and then finish. Now inside this package, let me create a new class. Let me name that class as hello controller, and then let me click on finish. This class we need to annotate with REST controller. Then let me save it and import REST controller, and then let's write a request handler method in this. The request handler method has to be annotated with request mapping. And then we need to provide a URL here, say /hello. And then let's write the method, which should be returning a string. Let's import request mapping. So when we visit /hello in a browser, we should be able to see this hello world. Let's see if it runs properly. Let's first run it, and then let's go to a browser and type http://localhost:8080/hello, and we see hello world. So it's working properly. So let's end this video here. As I told you, I am not going to explain you this code now, but first we should understand a core concept of the Spring framework, which is dependency injection, which we are going to start looking at next video onwards. If you found this video useful, please take a moment to like it by pressing the like button below, and make sure you share it with your friends and colleagues. It might be helpful to them as well, and they will appreciate you. You might also like to subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to subscribe to my blog naturalprogrammer.com to receive free and highly discounted coupons on my full courses as soon as they get released.